The god of hunting in London. The great hunt. Your friend, Lady Ashbury. Well, Lady Ashbury. This isn't the hospital, is it? Where am I? Oh, it is. Lady Ashbury, why are you all the way over here? What you doing? Oh, yoink. Oh, Lady Ashbury. Lady. You're that dude. What's his name? Are you gonna stop me from doing my little jump?
Good
Why?
evening. Evening, Doc. Goodbye.
I thought you were claustrophobic. What you doing
I
there?
cannot enter.
Oh, he opened it for me though. I could have snuck in. What is this? This bullshit. It's bloody bullshit. Garbage. Oh, smash. What? Influenza. What's happening? Why is it gone red? Oh. Dad? Is that you?
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away, whoever you are.
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
What does that mean? I'm not your champion. I insist you be quiet. Go away.
I am not your champion.
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
I love how he like stopped talking mid-sentence for me to say
Tired of all these puppet shows.
but he didn't say silence straight away, so there's just this huge delay between him waiting to be interrupted. Let me just hold on a second while you... It's another vamp. Hey.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Free loot. They're getting killed over there. Oh, this isn't what I want out. I want this.
Bloody leech! He's done for!
Wait, shouldn't that leech be on my side? That other man? Who's the other guy? Mate. With those vamps. What the frick? What the frick, frack, patty, wax is issue? Oh, excuse me, I was coming out of an animation. That's a bit bold. Are we still in combat, sir? Did he heal? I'm sucking me blood. Come on. Give me the blood. Yeah, I'll teach you to mess with me. Die. So rude. I just came here to have a good time. Really like biting me neck. I'm just a fellow vamp. I'm just a fellow vampire from a fellow vampire family.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Ashbury's mansion. Hello?
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
Thank you.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
He died.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Call me Jonathan. Where's the mask on? Nope.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
I killed a guy. Oh, my sister.
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
I didn't want that. I killed Mary twice.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I did not want that. Okay, that's enough of that.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
He talks to me.
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
Okay, where are we going?
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Should I trust them?
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Why meet them?
Why meet them, then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
Who is he?
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him? How old is he?
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
Okay. Powerful is his
How
reach?
powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
Any familiar names?
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite, but we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind, and they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Oh no.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Econs I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
Has a list?
I think I saw them kill an Econ on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight
Should
back?
we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
Okay, if you say so.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start a second?
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us is the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the
Ooh
offer.
la la.
I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
I get you, I get you. I must find
One day
answers.
soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
When will we meet again?
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
Considering either
I
of
want
us
to
has a
thank you
heartbeat.
for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
She already
Thank you.
asked us to call her Elizabeth.
I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
I don't get it.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Oh, Elizabeth, my lady.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Chapter 4. Well, that's a nice little car. A little automobile. Hello? Can I get through here? It's a quarantined area. Is this me? That's not me. It's the influenza.
It's locked, all right.
Hideout. Why is it giving me a hideout hint?
It's a killer! There's one of them vermin!
What the frick? Hey there. Excuse me, coming through. Wait, I'm just making my way downtown. Get out of here. Don't make me murder you. I don't want to do it. Hello? Someone's having a good time. Oh, a small bag of junk.
killed her!
Is that the vampire from before? Oh, what's he doing?
Recognize him?
Oh,
This one ain't on our list.
why did the two of them
Well,
over
that's one less
himself?
anyway. It'll make McCullum happy.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Let's get that freaking vampire making the same noise. He's probably got like some secret key, doesn't he? Level 28. Are you on drugs?
Turn around, sir.
Turn around, bright
Are you
eyes.
stupid?
Every now and then I fall apart, and I need to drink your blood. And I'm gonna do my super ability.
Leeches!
I've been hurt while charging it. Total eclipse of being bashed. Oh, nah, thanks.
You're mine!
Okay, I can't hit them, but they can hit me. Real. Oh, that's a dead end. That's good.
Want some of that?
Yeah, I do want some of that. How'd you know? Do I have any bullets? Boop and boop. And give me a drink. Oh, he's dead.
You leeches need killing.
You leeches need killing.
Want some of this?
Oh no, do you want some? You want some? Oh, what? Bam.
I'll send you to hell.
Do it. Do it.
Die, vermin!
Ow. Rude. Come for you. Thanks. Do you have a key? Do you have some sort of key? Where am I going? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going.
I cannot enter.
Ugh. Why not? Give me one good reason. The drawer's locked. Yeah, it's not a good reason. Garbage. Opium. That's good shit. Oh, I can get through here. Thank you.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
This is where I'm from. West End girl. You can live in the West End world.
Stop right now!
Temple Garden. They're not actually trying to kill me. Which is shocking. Absolutely shocking. What's stable around here? This looks fancy. Hello? Hello? I just broke into someone's house. Wait, is this my house?
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan? I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, it's a miracle. We all thought you were... Oh, sir, your poor sister. What a tragedy.
I know, Avery. I know about my sister's murder.
Miss Reed expected you to return to assist with the funeral, right up until the last minute. Where have you been, Mr. Jonathan? We needed you here.
Personal question.
Goodbye.
Of course, Mr. John.
I'm not gonna say hello to my mom. I'm stuck. What? What is he doing? No, I'm not holding any keys. Stop that. Just robbing my house. God, I can hear my mom being crazy. Bye.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British Vampire Society.
It's like 2 doors down.
Not quite as subtle as I expected.
The club literally is 2 doors down from my childhood house. What's the password?
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
And some dead dudes. Some hunters obviously thought they could
There
have
has been quite a battle here.
Is there any loot around?
I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
But does the guard have the money to replace his dead men? Oh, loot. Oh, the loot. There's lots of loot. Looting all the loot. I'm getting all the loot. Grabbing all the loot. I gotta get the loot. I can't get through here. Oh.
Good evening.
Hello there, fellas.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Here. Was that the dude from the front door?
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
She's proven useful.
She has proved to be helpful on many occasions.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me.
Rude.
Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why now? Why me? Why suddenly so friendly?
Why are you suddenly so friendly? The last time I met one of yours, he tried to kill me.
Are you referring to Fergal? He was the most useful of servants, but he was just a servant. You, on the other hand, Doctor, proved yourself much more worthy.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End? Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no, he wants you to do something
no.
else.
I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
There's no concern of you.
It's of no concern of yours.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
I have questions.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What does membership?
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members, and I do appreciate obedience.
I killed one of
I
yours.
killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the east end of all Skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
Founded the club.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
The lance of
I agree
Ascalon.
to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Well, there's 4 vampires. An old guy.
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now.
Is it William Marshall who's talking?
Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Stop saying that. Don't drink my blood, mate.
Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One
One of us, and an old guy.